Deep in the heart of Tanzania, near the shores of Lake Eyasi, lives one of the last true hunter-gatherer tribes in Africa. They are the Hadzabe, a people whose way of life has remained virtually unchanged for tens of thousands of years. Their connection to the land is not just a part of their culture, it is their very existence. Today we're venturing into their world, a world where the rhythm of life is dictated by the sun, the seasons, and the hunt. The Hadzabe language, known as Hadzabe, is a unique click language, a linguistic relic that echoes the ancient origins of humanity. It has a sound that feels as old as the rocks and baobab trees that dot this landscape. Listening to them speak is like hearing history itself. They have no written laws, no formal leaders, and their concept of time is cyclical, governed by the patterns of nature rather than clocks or calendars. They live entirely in the present moment, a philosophy many of us in the modern world have forgotten. Our journey begins at dawn. The air is crisp and cool before the equatorial sun begins its ascent. The men gather around a small fire, the flames dancing in their eyes. There's a quiet determination among them. Today, like every day, is about providing for their families. Their tools are simple yet effective, handmade bows and arrows. Their tips often coated with a poison derived from the desert rose plant. This poison doesn't contaminate the meat, but is potent enough to bring down animals much larger than themselves. As we follow them into the bush, the first thing you notice is their incredible knowledge of the environment. Every track, every broken twig, every bird call tells a story. They are master trackers, reading the earth like a book. An upturned leaf might signal the recent passing of a dik-dik, a small antelope. A specific birdsong could lead them to a beehive, a prized source of honey. This isn't just knowledge. It's a deep, intuitive understanding passed down through countless generations. The hunt is a test of patience, skill, and endurance. The men move with a silent grace, their bodies honed by a lifetime of walking, running, and climbing. They blend into the landscape, becoming part of the environment they seek to hunt in. There are no guarantees. Some days, the hunt is successful. Other days, they return with nothing. But they never despair. For the Hadzabe, the process is as important as the outcome. While the men hunt, the women and children embark on their own gathering mission. Their expertise is just as vital. They search for roots, berries, and the fruit of the mighty baobab tree. The baobab is particularly important, often called the tree of life. Its fruit is rich in vitamins and provides a staple food source, especially when meat is scarce. The women use digging sticks to unearth edible tubers, their laughter and chatter filling the air. It's a communal activity, a time for bonding and sharing knowledge with the younger generation. Honey is another cornerstone of the Hadzabe diet, and finding it is an art form. The Hadzabe have a remarkable symbiotic relationship with a bird known as the honey guide. The bird leads them to a beehive, chirping and flying ahead. Once the hive is located, the Hadzabe will use smoke to pacify the bees and axes to access the precious honeycomb. They always leave a portion of the comb behind as a thank you to their avian partner. This incredible partnership between man and bird is a testament to the intricate web of life in this ecosystem. Back at the camp, the successful return of the hunters is met with a quiet sense of relief and anticipation. The fire is built up, and the day's catch is prepared. And this is where many outsiders might be taken aback. Often, the meat is eaten raw, immediately after the hunt. This might seem shocking to our modern sensibilities, but for the Hadzabe, it's a practical and efficient way to consume fresh, nutrient-rich food. They believe that cooking can diminish some of the meat's vital energy. They will also roast parts of the animal over the open fire, sharing every last piece. Nothing goes to waste. The skin, the bones, the organs, everything has a purpose. This act of eating raw meat, surrounded by the vastness of the Tanzanian wilderness, is a powerful symbol of their connection to nature. It's a raw, unfiltered expression of life as it has been lived for millennia. It is a life free from the complexities and stresses of the modern world. They own no property beyond their personal belongings. The land is for everyone. The concept of hoarding resources is entirely foreign to them. If a hunter has a successful day, the food is shared with the entire community. This deep-seated egalitarianism is the glue that holds their society together. However, the world of the Hadzabe is under threat. Their ancestral lands are shrinking due to encroachment from agriculture and pastoralist groups. Climate change is altering the weather patterns they have relied on for generations. Their hunting grounds are diminishing, and the animals they depend on are becoming scarcer. They face pressure to assimilate, to abandon their ancient traditions for a life in settled villages, a life that is completely alien to them. Organizations and individuals are working to help protect the Hadzabe's land rights and preserve their unique culture. But it's a complex and challenging issue. How do you protect a way of life that is so fundamentally different from the dominant global culture? The Hadzabe themselves are not passive victims. They are resilient and adaptable, as they have been for thousands of years. Some have cautiously engaged with tourism, sharing their culture with outsiders on their own terms, providing a small but vital source of income that helps them purchase necessities they cannot hunt or gather. Spending time with the Hadzabe is a humbling and profound experience. It forces you to question your own assumptions about progress, wealth, and happiness. They have very little in terms of material possessions, yet they possess a richness of community, a depth of knowledge, and a sense of freedom that many in the developed world have lost. They are a living link to our own distant past, a reminder of where we all came from. As the sun sets over the savannah, painting the sky in fiery shades of orange and purple, we sit by the fire again. The sounds of the night begin to fill the air, the chirp of crickets, the distant call of a hyena. The Hadzabe share stories and songs, their voices carrying on the wind. It's a moment of pure, timeless beauty. Their future may be uncertain, but for now, in this moment, they are exactly where they belong, at one with the wild, living a life of profound simplicity and deep connection. Their story is not just the story of a small tribe in Africa. It's a part of the story of all humanity, and it's a story that deserves to be heard and protected. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of the Hadzabe. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more journeys into the heart of our world's most unique cultures. See you next time.